100 years ago, Susie Parker Stringfellow chose to give everything she owned to create a hospital for her community. Many years later, that gift expanded to the creation of the Community Foundation of Northeast Alabama. As I was thinking about how to honor Susie's philanthropic legacy that spanned 100 years, a book arrived on my desk. Tom and Kitty Stoner conceived of the idea of open spaces, sacred places during a trip to London. As soon as I finished reading the book, I knew we could honor Susie's love of nature, faith, and community by creating open spaces and sacred places throughout the 9 counties served by the Community Foundation of Northeast Alabama. And our trustees agreed. We decided to create 2 sites per county, and applications were accepted from not-for-profit organizations and community groups. It was a competitive process, and not every proposed site was funded. Each approved site received a $10,000 grant, a very special and unique Open Spaces Sacred Places bench, and a marker that honored Susie specific to each site. Many sites contributed even more to the creation of their individual sites. Each site was required to contain 4 elements: a portal, a pathway, a destination, and a sense of surround. Other than that, they could develop whatever they wanted. Each site was required to have an anchor institution committed to the ongoing maintenance of the space. And the Community Foundation is committed to providing an additional $10,000 grant every 10 years to each site for the refurbishment and the maintenance and the upgrade of the sites. We are grateful to the many individuals in Northeast Alabama that partnered with the Community Foundation to create these living legacies. You're about to see one of those unique and special places, an Open Spaces Sacred Places site honoring the 100-year philanthropic legacy of Susie Parker Stringfellow.
Well, the Community Foundation of Northeast Alabama is pleased to partner with the City of Anniston in the creation of the West Anniston Gateway. This site is nestled in the heart of West Anniston, and it will be a tremendous open space sacred place. It is actually the only site that we have that is on the Anniston Civil Rights Trail, and it also is going to be a great park for positive programming in the community, for seniors, for adults, for children. So we look forward to the great things that are going to come from this park. In addition, it's going to be a place of meditation, a place of recreation, and also a place of inspiration.
This area, as I said, was a city within a city because people had everything they needed in this area. You know, there was a movie theater right there. There were dry cleaners, restaurants. People made their living from the pipe shops. And this is what John Davis tried to reflect in this painting, you know.
Well, I think this is a great gateway to West Anniston, to a very historic part of our city. This was once a thriving commercial area that a lot of kids really don't know about today. And I think this will be a great teaching tool. The mural is fantastic. We've also got the trail behind us here.
When you look at that mural, and I think what will happen, you will want to reflect back how it used to be. But again, at the same time, see how much we have progressed. And as we sit here and you look at some of those things, and we can talk about what Anniston really has to offer. But mostly, I don't want anyone to get caught up that it's just a black thing. It's a cultural thing, and it's also a historic thing. Because all this came, the civil rights movement and everything, it was not done alone by blacks and whites. It was collectively. And I think what this part would do is unify. Come in, you can talk about unity, you can talk about how it used to be, and you can have grandparents can talk to their grandkids or their great-grandkids and just share this story.
So there's so much for people to talk about when they get here, and maybe learn some things about Anniston and about their own history that they didn't know before coming here.
Within 15th Street, you come in to visit, you want to see the mural and you want to see the trailway, the walk. Well, this is just perfect. You can come and relax, take your book, read, whatever.